Hello and welcome to a shorter episode of the Dressing Room Debrief where Chelsea beat LAFC 2-0 in the Club World Cup. Now, the reason why I'm going to do a short episode is because, to be honest, I think the Club World Cup is a bit of a farce. It was just, fine in its last sort of format. I thought that it was minimal sort of part of the season. It wasn't in the way. It doesn't mean that there's just football on constantly at the moment and it's just too much. You need a break from it. And that's from someone who loves football, loves Chelsea FC, watches it all the time. And I just think that it's becoming now money talks too much, where I just can't believe it feels like watching these games. The stadiums are pretty much empty. The player walkouts, what the hell is that about? It takes more time leading up to the kickoff than the game itself. Like you feel like you're waiting for ages for all this Americanization of the product of football, and even calling it the product is just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, but that's all that matters. That's all FIFA care about, not the player welfare. Literally, if a Premier League club got to the final, they'd be playing pretty much into the Premier League season, with hardly any time off. And with a World Cup next summer, you're looking at injuries are waiting to happen. You want the World Cup, you want to see the best of the best, you want to see the biggest quality. And I wouldn't be surprised if the next World Cup's an absolute washout because the best players in the world have gone from their seasons straight into the Club World Cup, straight into another season, straight into a World Cup. And I don't know, if the quality's not there, you know why? Because FIFA wanted money, and the clubs wanted money, and that's all that matters. And yeah, I mean, it's a glorified pre-season tournament, in it really. Let's be honest. Watching Chelsea yesterday is as if like, do I care as a fan? Not really. Do I care if we won it? Hmm, not really. Do I care if we went out? Not really. So yeah, it's very slow yesterday. But it's like almost as if Chelsea knew their quality would shine. LA in the second half had a few, chances where you thought they could have scored. But apart from that, you just knew that Chelsea were just gonna do a routine win, really. Pedro Neto is a fabulous, fabulous goal, great through ball and build-up play from Jackson. The chop, it was just very well taken. And then I have to give out a special mention to the lap now. I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's a Club World Cup game, which is just a bit better than a preseason match. But his movement is really looked really promising yesterday. His link up with Cole Palmer. That's what we've lacked. Him and hopefully pushing Jackson. Looks quite a solid team up front. His assist for Enzo was quality, great run to get the ball in the first place, great cross. And Enzo Fernandez is doing what he's done all season, sort of making late runs into the box to get a few more goals now, and that's what he had to add to his game. And it's great to see that. But yeah, Delap looks like a breath of fresh air. I think he's very like mobile. He's aggressive. He's strong, and yeah, it just looks really promising. I still think we've got an issue with the goalkeeper area. Probably need another centre back, and we definitely need an experienced winger. Um, in my ideal world, I'd get like a Rodrigo or a Nico Williams, but obviously we'll never be able to afford, or the sporting directors will never pay Rodriguez wages, and Nico Williams looks like he's going to go to Barcelona. Um, so I don't really see Gittins strengthening us, to be honest. It's just another potential buy. Um, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, I'll try and keep these ones short and sweet, just because I just don't feel like there's enough weight behind these games, to be honest. I'd be very surprised, and well, I say that, but money talks, doesn't it? So I was going to say I'd be very surprised if this tournament takes off because they've had to lower prices because fans haven't been buying the tickets already. And you only had to look at the Chelsea game v LA yesterday. It was at 3 p.m. kickoff in America, so loads of people were at work still. And as a result of that, the stadium's half empty. So let's see if they can continue after this season with this sort of tournament format.